Ooh, got your ass, didn't I? Halloween, the time of the year when niggas get dressed up as whoever the fuck they want to be and go outside and have fun. So I decided to stay inside and watch anime. But at least y'all getting a good video out of it. So let's get into this Halloween edition of Random Anime Friday. And if you don't know what Random Anime Friday is, just let me explain it to you real quick. So Random Anime Friday is a series where I go on YouTube and TikTok and look up anime. And the first anime I see, I just go find it and watch it. And I tell y'all about the plot and some moments and episodes that I want to talk about in the anime. And by the end of the video, I tell you if you should go watch the anime or not. And since it's Halloween, I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So instead of just looking up anime, I looked up horror anime instead. And so that's how we got Dark Gather. And this anime isn't the scariest shit ever, but this shit made me think twice about watching it. So let's get started by talking about the plot real quick. So we heard our main characters, Keitaro and Toga, just your average college student, besides the fact that he got cursed by a strong ass ghost and can sense the supernatural. And now our second main character, Eiko Hozuki. And like Keitaro, she's a regular college student, but she's actually crazy as fucking overly obsessed with the supernatural, which I don't got no problem with at all. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of crazy. And so now we got our last main character, Yayoi Hozuki, and she's an elementary school student who can sense and see ghosts. And the three of them go around 100 places in Japan to basically fight and capture ghosts like they Pokemon. And the reason they gotta do that is because they gotta fight strong ass spirits who are basically gods. And that's just a quick explanation of the plot for you real quick, just in case you don't know the show. So now that's out the way, let's talk about some episodes that I fuck with. So the main episodes I want to talk about is episode 11 and 12. So let's get into it. So we start off at the Yayoi and Kei pick the whole fight with a god level spirit. So now they're trying to figure out their next move because most of Yayui's ghosts got killed by that same nigga. But with Yayoi being clutch as fuck as always, she came up with a plan. And the plan was really simple as hell. It was just to go to more haunted places and catch more ghosts. But instead of regular degular ass ghosts like last time, they trying to go out and catch real S-rank shit. Like them motherfuckers you hear in the bedtime stories. Real deal ass demons. And so now after they got their whole plan situated and shit, Kei goes out with Yayoi thinking that shit just a regular ride on the bike. Whole time she tricked this nigga into taking him to a whole S-rank haunted area, the H Castle ruins. And my nigga Kei wasn't trying to go for that shit. But with a little bit of convincing, they walk straight in that bitch. So now that they're in there, they're trying to come up with a plan to go to the most haunted place in the ruins, which is the waterfalls. But when they turn around, all they see is this ugly ass old lady. Like, damn, look at her face.
I see we got a fine young man here. What you trying to do, sonny?
We ain't here for none of that freaky shit. We just need help getting to the waterfalls.
Yo, is you good? I'm not going nowhere with that freaky ass old lady.
Waterfalls, huh? I can't take you there.
Hey, we ain't gotta worry about shit. As long as she takes us to the waterfalls, it doesn't matter. But even if she do try something, we could just get her ass gone. So we ain't gotta worry.
So after that, they started walking with the old lady. And if you couldn't guess already, that old lady is a whole ass ghost. And you could tell that her ass is up to no good. Like, look at her face. Would y'all really trust her with that damn smile on her face? But I digress. So while they're walking, the old lady starts to explain the castle ruins backstory. So this how it goes. So way back in the 1500s, the castle was basically attacked and burned in a single night. And they really couldn't do anything about it because all of the warriors for the castle was out at another battle. So now the only thing they could do is just try to run away or get killed. But the last surviving women weren't trying to go out like that. So they chose to slit their own throats and throw themselves into the waterfall. So after she was done telling them this, that nigga Kei was getting even more suspicious about that shit. So Yayoi gave him the doll with the ghost in it just in case some shit happened. And so now after she got the rest of her shit ready, that old lady started plotting for real. Like, look at her old ass smile suspiciously. That shit don't seem right. And I knew I was right because they just tried to snatch my nigga Kei up. So now they started walking again, but my nigga Kei wasn't feeling right about something again because he hearing all type of footsteps and shit behind him. So out of nowhere, Kei decides to hold on to Yayui's hand while they walk. And come to find out, Yayui's getting controlled by one of the ghosts nearby, making it seem like it was Kei, but whole time it was that creepy ass old lady. And now while Yayui's getting dragged off, Kei's by himself now. And when he peeped Yayoi wasn't with him, he took off to go look for her. Whole time Yayoi over there knocked out by that creepy ass old lady. And she doing all that lip licking. I knew her old ass was freaky as hell. And while Kei was running, he sensed the whole spirit. But he ended up ignoring it, but come to find out, he got surrounded by a whole lot of spirits. And just when he was about to run off again, he got caught. And man, look at this damn ghost, bro. Like, why are all these damn ghosts so fucking freaky? Like, she's literally inside of this nigga showing all 32 of them bitches. And so now the ghost is possessing this nigga, showing him visions of the women slitting their throats. And this shit is brutal as fuck. And so now after that, he sees himself at the edge of the waterfall. And then he just slits his own throat. And when he came to, he freaked all the way the fuck out. And when he was checking up on himself, he found a big ass gash on his neck. Come to find out, this nigga got cursed. And I'll give this nigga credit on one thing. He gonna get the fuck up out of it. Cause he took off to go find Yayoi again. And when he saw Yayoi, he tried to get to her, but he ended up busting his ass. And when he got up, all he saw was Yayoi ass just hanging. And this nigga's freaking the hell out. And I don't blame him either. He just saw his little one get hung up for real. But in the middle of that, he heard a voice talking to him. But it's revealed to be the main Castle H ghost. And now we get a whole reveal of the ghost domain. And just look at this shit, man. Way the fuck out of pocket. And them feet is crazy as fuck, yo. Them shit's damn near the size of a football field. But let me get off that ghost with that crazy ass build, because we gotta talk about more important shit. Like how that freaky ass old lady ghost trying to get Yayoi. But when she tried to touch her, she got a finger straight to her eye. And she really digged in that bitch too, even with her still being knocked out. But she fully woke up when she heard Kei yell Yall off of her ass. And when she got up, the hand ghost tried to attack her, but she handled that shit with easy work. And Granny ass trying to run off for real. But Yayoi ain't letting her ass slide, cause she put out some black rope and started whipping her ass. And when I say whipping her, I mean she whipped the shit out of her. That shit was so bad it seemed racist as fuck. Like this nigga Uncle Ruckus would be proud as hell at this shit. Like the form damn near perfect for real. So after that, she finally catches those two. And so now we get back to that nigga K. And he still thinks the fake Yayoi hanging is the real one, until it turned to him and jumped on his ass. And it's trying to drag him into the air to try to kill him like they did the other ones. But Yayoi comes in with the clutch just in the nick of time to save this nigga K, slamming the fuck out that fake. And so after doing all that, the only thing they have to deal with now is the main H capsule ghost. And with it feeling like it's finally time to end everything, she finally pulls out the graduate ghost. And I'm sorry about what I'm about to put you through. Please forgive me.
Alright, I guess it's time to pull up that big shit. And I really want to end this shit quickly. So High Priest, bring your ass out and start spitting that trash shit.
I got some shit I want to spit.
Last time that I talked to you guys, you thought I was
Oh shit, please don't tell me this nigga's rapping Dax.
Put these in. These are some headphones to block out the bullshit he's spitting. We can't let ourselves hear it or we're fucked. So I suggest you play some fast shit.
I really can't hear that shit, but I can tell that shit's really ass. And so now the High Priest is spitting his shit now. And this nigga really strong as shit. Like he's pulling out a little spirits from up top towards him. And he really dragging their ass. And so now the headless go start playing with his ass, cause she used a bunch of arms to cut this nigga head off. And you would think it's over because his head is on the ground and shit. But nope, that nigga still kept spitting that shit. And now she figured out a way to stop him doing it. But then all the animals around started spitting that shit too. And she couldn't take it no more, so she reformed back to her original form. And then she took off to get away from that shit. And you know Yayoi ain't trying to let her ass go, so she started hawking her ass down. But she really couldn't see her because it was dark as hell. But that nigga K came in clutch with the sensing ability and found her ass immediately. And now they got the High Priest doing his thing one last time. And the Castle H Goods couldn't take it no more, so she finally surrendered. And with that, they finally caught their next graduate level spirit. And I'm only gonna talk about these two episodes because I heard from a little birdie that season 2 is coming out. So I'm gonna just let y'all catch up to it to get ready for it. Ain't I so nice? And so with that, we get to our main question. Should you watch this show or not? And the answer is hell yeah. This is a different ass way to tell a horror story. And I fucking love it. So you should watch it for yourself to fully grasp how good this shit is. But just prepare to be uncomfortable as fuck though. But I'm gonna end the video here. Y'all fuck with the video or not? Let me know real quick. And before I end this bitch, I gotta tell y'all something real quick. The next video is not gonna be a random anime Friday. And the reason is because I got a fire ass and my goods and video cooking up for y'all. And that shit gonna take a minute, so I gotta put my all in that one. But if y'all wanna see more shit, just go to my TikTok, which we just hit 200 on. Appreciate y'all for that. And with all that being said, I'll see y'all when I see y'all.